the next speaker I want to introduce is a former member of the Norwegian Parliament. He's the co-founder of ICHI Foundation, which works in China. Thore Vestby is a close colleague of the Belt and Road Institute in Sweden, and has spoken at several of our webinars and seminars previously. And I welcome him. He has personally visited and experienced Xinjiang region, and I think he can give us some of his own insightful points of his experience. So you're welcome, Mr. Vestby.
Thank you very much, Stephen, and thank you very much for having me. And thank you, BRIX. You are really doing a great job. And I was asked to give a few words about my trip to Xinjiang in May 2019. But when I hear this excellent Professor Geraci telling about the May 2021 this year, I will not boring you by telling my story from 2019, but I will happily say that I can confirm almost everything that Professor Geraci said, because we've been at a lot of the same places. We had exactly the same experience and the same impressions of the people and what was going on, the situation and the atmosphere. I can just add one thing. You know, there were checkpoints. They checked your passport. If you were in a car, even in a desert, out of the car, checked your suitcase things. That is okay. Because it is, I had the same feeling as Geraci, you know, I felt safe as at any place in China. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it before I came back to Norway. I was feeling exactly the same. So I will just say that, you know, I fully agree and I fully confirm what Geraci so splendidly expressed to you. Yeah. So I would like to take the opportunity. You mentioned that I'm a co-founder of a foundation doing activities with China and Europe and Eurasia. I'm also a board member in a think tank called the Transnational Foundation for Peace and Future Research, the TFF. We released a report by the end of April. It is about Xinjiang, and it is named the Xinjiang Genocide Determination as Agenda. It is about the West using the acquisitions of genocides as a political agenda. I will put the link in the chat box in a few seconds, so you can take a look at that, because that is really what should be worrying us. The narrative that the West is trying to put on China. And I can also announce that we will, on July the 30th, on the International Day for Friendship, we will release our second report, and that is called Behind the Smoke Screens, because we will relieve all the work that the West is doing to put out smoke, so the people are not in the West are not aware of all the good things that is going on in China. So with these words, I just want to close by that. So I thank you for having me again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thore Vestby. I think that your involvement in these projects will help to enlighten people. Knowledge is very important when one is fighting to determine substance and reality, and contributions in this form can be investigated and analyzed, which they should be, and determined the basis of what is being done and why it's being done. So thank you very much.